news. Belgium donated X amount of generators for the hurricane victim in the western section of the island, right? Those who are badly affected. Yes. Donate. Jamaica did not buy them. Belgium did not sell them. The Prime Minister, nor the Jamaica Labour Party did not buy them. They were donated. And the Prime Minister is saying, then I will loan you these generators. And as soon as Jamaica Public Service is up and running, managed to restore everybody with the light and power, I will. You ought to return those generators, because I don't know how many people are checking that it is only 6 months apart. Then we can fall back into the same position. It may not be Melissa, it may be Alfred or John or Juan, another category 5, another category 3, and those same generators can save a life. This time it must be in the west. It can be in the east, where these generators are called upon to be used again. That I do believe is that's supposed to be a simple understanding of our people. And this whole lot of hullabaloo around it, when there are other important things, other delicate things is happening that needs that energy that you're putting around the word donation. Right? Right? Yes. So, it's the same thing about selling of sex. Really and truly, sex cannot be sold and sex cannot be bought. Right? Right? And I do believe that you people, that we need to have an intellectual discussion on these things. Now, being as it's the whole mechanism is fake, down to the concept is a fake, right? That makes it even being a bigger troublesome issue in fake love, fake making love. Because when you are having sex with someone whom you influenced with money to have sex with you, it couldn't bring about the right feelings. It could never. It could not bring about that right feeling of intimacy. Right? There must always be a feelings of me can do better. That's why I am doing this. And you should never, ever, ever fight your feelings to that magnitude. It will further develop hatred and strife. To know that someone and intimately connected to you and you're not feeling this person. Your emotions just locked off. So, I know some of you knew what I'm talking about, right? For some, it's a norm, especially the younger generation who just come in, just leaving their parents under their parents' guide. Yes, they would have that beginning from school days, because I still remember my school love. Right? I'm 69 years old, and I remember when I thought I did knew love, right? And that emotion, nights upon nights, I go to my bed and seeing this individual, dreaming about this individual, having wet dreams and all of that. Yes. Yes. In my younger days, yes, I remember clearly. Yeah. Yeah. And to grow up now to being an adult, and you are planning your life, you are now going into the productive world, and you need sexual connection, right? Right? One of the things I want to teach tonight, this morning, is the purpose of sex. Yes? The purpose of sex. And if you knew the truth of sex, why the male and the female join together, then you will have a better understanding of what you're doing. Right? But they choose not to make you understand the purpose of sex, because the way sex has been perverted, the perversity of human sex and their sexuology has been perverted, that to the tune that male and male get even the honor of having sex, while a man and man cannot have sex. A female and a female cannot have sex. But they terms everything as sex. I think the male to male is known as boogering, not sex. So all these things, all these lines of education is not clearly brought forward to the now generation, right? So when I said the whole concept of selling sex is wrong, they look at me and said, it's impossible to be wrong. Come here. They must sell sex. You can't stop that. But I endeavored to make it known to the unknown. And if I only manage to teach is 2 people that sex cannot sell, I am going to do it. I am going to continue to teach it not watching the numbers who are watching and who is commenting and the support I am getting, but as long as life is in this body, I am not going to be intimidated by those who is benefiting from the so-called sex selling. Right? There are lots of people benefiting from this fraudulent act. Yes, the hoteliers. Yes, the people who makes the condoms. Just about everybody benefiting from this fraudulent act, this scamming act of selling sex. Yes, down to the where you call it the garment industries. Yes, the designers them make them design underwear not for the purpose of true emotional love, but for the sale, the so-called sale of sex, right? And the so-called sale of sex becomes so misleading to some unlearned people that they are buying sex. They are buying, all right, buying the so-called sex from even someone that they vowed to. Yes, yes, and said, you are my wife or you are my husband. Even in the what they call matrimonial, I say the right word. All right, the wife and the husband, even in that union, the fraudulent selling of sex is done, and it can break up the union between the two, because wife not going to the husband with a real feelings of love, have no feelings for the individual, but have feelings for the individual financial strength or affordability, right? Yes, and that's what make the so-called selling of sex becomes a scamming, right? So the first thing that the female tried to do is to mislead you, is to be crafty. I'm quite sure you people learn art and craft. So the first thing you do, you're gonna be crafty in your delivery and make certain that the individual, your target, is not picking up, not recognizing your fraudulent act. So the female gonna try to cover all tracks, right? That she's so much into you and want to tap in your emotions. No, she doesn't. She doesn't. She want to tap in your financial account, yeah, your materialistic account. One, if it is money, why the relationship start, it did not start with you, sir. And I'm quite sure I have a few friends who is gonna upset with me in terms of the females, because I am breaking the woman's code and I'm also breaking the men's code here, right? Right? Because, both sexes have two different code of conduct, secret code of conduct. But it comes to the point in time where we have to call a spade, because this fraudulent and the scamming act, as me and you know, takes a lot of life. Yes? Lots of life. And our great friend Bogle said, yellow tape, unsolved mystery. Yes? Yellow tape, unsolved mystery. And lots of these unsolved cases, right? Whether male or female, sometimes it stems from even this point, fake relationship. Fake relationship. It can done in many ways, right? Someone buying sex and having sex through the passage of money is fake love. Fake. I am quite sure for someone who fake and sell, how awful they felt with sometimes some of their clients. No, you not tell me. I know. I'm a country boy, and in the 70s, when I leave country and come to town, and you know that sexual exchange is good for the body, energize you. Sex is one of the best energizer. Sex is much more effective than any vaccine. Yes. So exchange of sexual habit is good for the body, right? Both male and female. So it is more like an exchange, sexual exchange. But that exchange must only by your true feelings with somebody. You must felt that urge without any form of booting from the material world. It must come through that spiritual feelings for you to make that decision that I am going to join with you. We are going to amalgamate our spirit together, right? That must not take any money or material values to do that, right? It should be just plain that spiritual feelings, the true feelings of feeling that individual makes you would want to amalgamate with such an individual? Right? Yeah. Not because of material unhealthy. I
Yeah.
cannot pronounce that name that
One girl
well,
thief.
but welcome, welcome.
Hi Santa, what's up? Oh, it's Christmas.
I do not know. I know it must come. That's all I know. I don't know how Chris it is. Uh, so
I
how
live in the
about
state.
yours?
I live in the state. I first shall see a black Santa.
Oh, well, there's a first in everything. Remember, when Adam were created, they said he was the first man according to the Bible. So your eyes are blessing a black Santa for the first time. Oh, this day must be celebrated within you because the truth has just revealed to you that black is the first and black is the best. So it puts certain argument to rest. So how do you pronounce your name?
Oh, one girl thief.
One gal thief.
Yeah.
Wow. The very fitting. Your name is very fitting to the subject that I am having. You must not thief a gal.
Why?
No. It's gonna cost lots of brutality when you stole a gal.
You have to thief girl pitney. You cannot.
Wrong. One gal
Why,
thief.
bro?
You thief enrich you. Go look a gal and convince a girl with your charm, your calm, your warmness, your sex appeal, your spirituality. Go look a gal. No thief, no gal boy.
Hey, we loot them and thief them.
Hmm?
We loot them and thief them.
You know that you must not enter your penis into a vagina until you get the password.
We
Do
build a
you know
password for that, boom boom.
for enter?
We,
You did know that sex come in like your computer. It has a password.
who told you that?
Yes. The password is yes. Yes. Yes is the
Wow.
password.
So Santa, when you come into the state,
When do you want me to come to teach this? Because I know a lot of you would want me over there, so you can arrange it and I will be there.
we need to see in the state in December.
December. Well, let it be possible if Mr. Chomps will allow me. And you want me there and I'll be taken care of. Yes, I certainly will be there. From I know that I'll be satisfied in every way.
Santa, we have milk for you.
Say again?
We have cookie and milk for you.
Cookie and milk. I
Yes,
just
Santa,
need
we have
God's
cookie and
love.
milk for you.
Well,
We have milk
I
and
just
cookie for
need
you,
God's
Santa.
love.
We have cookie and milk for you, Santa. This is Santa.
Yeah. Cookie and milk. You're an individual yourself, one girl thief. Do you know my name? Can you pronounce
No,
my name? Hmm?
no.
Well, what you're seeing is Tychicus the Revelator. Tychicus the Revelator. But I have other names that is much more popular than Tychicus the Revelator, and is the
What's your
Pussy
name?
Man.
Oh, popular.
The Pussy Man. Pussy Man.
Wow. I like that name.
Then one girl thief would have loved that name
Yeah.
because I go viral in declaring that I love pussy. The first time I'm going viral is to using the word pussy. And I realize how powerful the word pussy is. That the word pussy
Damn.
takes me right around the globe. It's the power
So
of
you,
pussy. Right? So
oh, so
it's
you pussy
important.
lover.
The pussy, man. I love pussy. Oh, come
Oh,
on. Probably
oh,
you
so
are
you come in the.
Eurocentric. Probably you are Eurocentric and you
Oh,
will say the blood of Jesus against me if I said pussy. So let's say it in the King's
no,
English.
no, no,
Vagina.
no, no, no.
Vagina.
You use the man who come in the movie. Say pussy lover.
I would love to be in a movie, in a pussy movie. Yes, yes. I would want to really and truly demonstrate my love for pussy. Yes,
Mm.
I don't think I'm doing it enough to show the love I have for pussy. And one of the reason one girl thief why I love pussy so much, guess why?
Mhm.
Is it brought me to the world?
Yeah.
Yes.
So. In America, those men eat pum pum. You eat pum pum?
Yes, if it is peppered with scotch bonnet pepper. I like when it is well peppered.
Oh, wow.
You understand
Santa,
that? Can
Santa,
it be peppered one girl thief?
no.
Can it take the seasoning?
Yeah,
It can take the seasoning?
yeah.
Line them up for me, I'm coming. Line them up for me. Where in the States are you, Mr. One Girl Thief?
I'm in New York.
Oh, the four corners of New York. Tell them that the Pussy Man is coming to New York. Yes,
So he's
line
not
them
Santa?
up. Second,
He's not Santa?
yes, then Santa will go everywhere. Santa is not someone that stay in hiding, The world, the entire universe knew Santa. And especially the Black
Oh, oh,
Santa.
oh.
Can you imagine the excitement I will generate in New York?
Damn.
Just think about it for a while, one girl thief. Stop for a moment and think about it. And you line up about 10 dozen of those females, those restaurants. No, they aren't female. Those restaurants that you're telling me about. Right? Right?
Mhm. They have both leg and tie.
Oh, legend. And with the seasoning called season to the bone.
Easy
Yes,
to the bone.
well seasoned.
Yeah.
Oh my God, with Scotch
All
bonnet,
purpose.
Jamaican, oh rotted St. Elizabeth mash up now. So we're gonna get our Scotch bonnet pepper
No
from
pepper, no pepper,
northern.
no pepper. Only Caesar. It's all purpose Caesar. You can show a look on it and you eat.
And I
Your
want I
female
want the
love it in
raw
America.
Scotch bonnet pepper with the seed, with all the
No,
seed in it. That's when Scotch bonnet pepper is nice. Yes, that's when it's seasoned to the bone with the Scotch bonnet pepper, so you can line up the New Yorkers, no matter their color, their size, and their ethnic background. Just line them up with the Scotch bonnet pepper. Yes.
I will line them up. So, pussy lover, big up yourself. I'm going to bed.
Enjoy the night, sir. I love the conversation. I love you. I love the humor. Yes, yes. One girl thief. Yes, one girl thief is gonna lined up New York and an abundance of girls there for me. And they want me to tackle the restaurant girl because there are some girls that you consider as restaurant or karmat. Yes. Because yes, their customer buy them like a motor car. They buy them as a box, a meal. Yeah, yes. So it's good to have one girl thief with me. Not a good name to have because he brought me right back to the point where a lot of men believe because they slip on a so-called fraudulent ties on these women. They believe that they own these women. Never you place your penis in a woman's vagina unless she opened her mouth and says yes. Not even the nodding of the head is good enough, but the words from her mouth, yes. And neither you male must ever find the female placing your penis without in her vagina without your consent, right? Whether you gone before the so-called pastor to married or not, because you don't married in front of no pastor, you married in front of God, right? That commitment that you made with Sandra Lee or Melissa, right? And said that we did do part. No, it doesn't need a pastor. All it needs is the presence of God. And what again it needs? It's your word you use. The commitment to stay with Melissa as long as wicked as Melissa get. But you would have never forsake her for Jennifer, your neighbor, right? So that is the commitment one needs to make in marriage. The whole concept of a pastor there talking a whole lot of nonsense and yamming off your foods and all. Jesus Christ of Nazareth said, no, not so. In the beginning, no, you take unto yourself a man and call him your husband, and you take unto yourself a wife. Woman and called her your wife. No mention about pastor preaching, pastor teaching, pastor putting on the ring. You put on the ring on your wife's finger in its presence, because the Lord is here, there, and everywhere, and bless the union. Right? We have marriages today that is not blessed. This is the same sex marriage which is not blessed by the Almighty. The head cook and battle washer of the universe, right? It is not being blessed, right? But you can still practice it, but not that it is blessed. Not encouraging you to practice it, but if you do, then I just want to let you know that union is not being blessed because they cannot bring forth a child, right? And the children are blessings, right? And if you're indulging in some sexual activities and not bringing forth any children, something is definitely wrong. Right? Something is definitely wrong, right? So the whole concept of same-sex marriage, right? First of all, it's a fake merging because two male cannot marry. Yes, two male. Keep trying, Juliana. Keep trying. Sometimes the internet gets a bit slow, especially when the topic is this high. We knew that, especially my life. We knew that, but keep trying. Yes, keep trying. I gather you will be up soon. Yes, Julian Darby. I think I knew this individual, right? Yeah. I think I knew this individual. Keep trying, Julian. It's been a while. I haven't seen you. Go back down and try again, Juliana. Just go back down and try again. Right? Yes. Uh, I knew that individual. That name. One of uh, my long-standing social media supporter, right? Yes, and she would love to join. Send me the request, Juliana. Let me see it from here. Um, let me see if I could admit you from here, Juliana. Yes, yes. So there's a lot of things that human beings are running away with, which is not endorsed by nature. Anything that you're doing on planet Earth, nature must endorse it first. If nature does not endorse it, then Dennis Brown said you're rising for a fall. You're riding for a fall. Or John Holt, yes. And Barrington Levy said you're living dangerously. Right? If nature does not endorse what you done on earth, you're living dangerously, right? You are trespassing, and the rules are disobeying the rules of nature, and disobedient is dangerous, right? So when you do things like when you involve in useless sexual activities, sexual activities that cannot bring forth a child, cannot fulfill your obligation, right? Then you know that you're disobeying the order of nature, and nature will get very, very furious with you. Yes, nature is gonna. Now, just look. Let's say you have your children as a human being, and your child disobeying you, and see how furious you get. Hey girl, hey boy, hear what me say. Right? And we are nature being. That means where we get that from? Out of nature. Right? Right? Hey boy, me not tell you say you know fi thief out the sugar. Me not tell you say you fi ask me for the sugar. Right? and that boy or that girl continue to thief out that sugar, and you get furious and you take up the cucumaka stick and you slap him or her with the cucumaka stick. Oh, goodness gracious, right? Right? Because you fail to hear. Yes. Yeah. You fail to hear. Right? So, same thing nature do unto us when we, Vincent Senior. Yes, I saw it, you, but I am not. If it is the system not allowing anyone to have a conversation with me, yes, because the algorithm, you know, man, that thing called the algorithm, you have to study it, right? And this is one of the reasons why I revert in just making short videos, right? Because whenever time I am on live, I find it difficulty to get the support. And I knew one touch of a button can derail the whole apparatus of these digital settings, right? Right? And whom ought to go through, and whom ought to be sabotaged. Probably never go try Starlink so that they cannot sabotage me from my Wi-Fi, right? Because it is quite evident that whenever time I come and live, the only thing I can see is unstable. Your connection is unstable. When I am not on live, I don't have an unstable internet, right? Internet is and you know, if one person join, it is very difficult, and that person go for someone else to join my live, right? Is this sensitiveness of the algorithm, or even the algorithm has to obey what the master said, and the algorithm is a computer settings, right? So if the master tell the algorithm, don't give Tychicus any run on the live, that's what the algorithm gonna program to do to me. Yeah? That whenever time Tychicus the Revelator comes on unstable, his live streaming make it look useless. Right? Don't make it has no value or no free access that people can absorb some of his teachings. Right? So it very much appears so to me. What I am saying, I am not no way saying that is factual. That's my opinion, right? So let me place that disclaimer there. That is my opinion. This is not something I am saying that is so. But having an learning institution in me that can be activated even higher and higher than the algorithm, then that's what tells that's the result I get from my unlimited knowledge that I have. You know, so yeah, so it has been so evident, and it been going on, sir, till I I choose not to go live. And when I post my videos, right? My videos take all kind of things happen. Not normally. Sometimes a video them turn upside down. Sometimes, all kind of things happen. Most honorable, pretty oily. Right? Yeah, you still up? Oh, where are you? In the New United Kingdom, or you're in the US of A, right? Right. So with the personality that I knew I am, maybe public enemy to somebody, yeah. Oh, you're in Europe, so what time? What time of the day in Europe now? Yes, yes. Or I could be venturing into areas that they do not want me in. Remember, Nicholas Capatunin, that's his name. Yes, Nicholas Capatunis. It's morning now, 7:54 a.m. Yes, thank you. He had made it known that it is the sun orbit the earth and not the earth orbit the sun. And he was placed on the house arrest. Yes. Yes. Because he must not speak those truth that they are hiding in the public. In those days, they never have social media. So the placing you on the house arrest is banning you from speaking to the public. Today, it is much more sophisticated, right? Yeah? It is much more now a more sophisticated way of banning you, because when you uses the internet, you are heard and seen on the world over, and they have the option, listen, the option of locking you out from the world, preventing you from reaches the world with your message. And when you see those things are happening, meaning that you're doing something good to the creator, to nature, but something bad towards men who control the digital world. It is the Almighty that control the spiritual world, but men control the digital world. Right? So they are showing their power in controlling you, right? Right? That's why you would have seen powerful live telecasts like this, powerful videos that contains raw truth, doesn't go anywhere on certain app. Yes, I tested it. I will say the same thing over here. And when I say anything on one social media app, I posted them on others. And how faster they move on others and how slow they move here. Right? Right? If I wanted to move as swiftly on these up, I just posted what they want me to post, going against the spiritual world and bigging up their digital world. Right? Yes, strong man. Thank you for the follow. And that is something I don't intend doing. No, I cannot. Because the digital world did not brought me into being. It is the spiritual world that I have to endorse. Right? And I have to obey the spiritual world. But as they want me to believe that the digital world is much more powerful than the spiritual world, I am not going to allow no cow to jump over no moon here. Right? No more. I will not allow or teach that cow jump over moon. Here is the moon over the cow in the spiritual world. That in the digital world, you are seeing some things happen in the digital world that makes it a fake world, right? The digital world is a duplicate of the original world, and they want you to believe. Yes, John Brado.
Yes, Principal. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking. Do you want me to share the live out so other people can come on over?
If I want you to,
Share the live so other people could come on over and we have a positive discussion.
yes, you're free to do so.
Okay, I just didn't want to interrupt you.
Uh, okay. Go ahead. At all times when you're on my live, share it around. You
I,
don't have to ask permission.
I don't know if you was about to close down, but sometimes
No.
I catch you at the last tail end. And I know right now it's 3 o'clock there, so I didn't know if I catch you when I was winding down.
No, not at all. Not
Or
at all.
maybe I catch you when you were winding up.
And I neither up nor down. Well,
That one was funny. That one was funny.
yes. No, we cannot live without fun, especially we here in Jamaica at this time. And this is what I saw happening here, that not much fun has been placed into the hurricane ravaged area. Most people gone down there and gone to cry and letting their emotion flow out, and some very sad stricken people. They need people to go down there to lift the people them spirit.
Yes,
Yeah.
preach
Yes,
hope to the people. Let the people
yes,
know that, man,
yes.
listen, we're going to rise. We're going to pull through.
Good,
I know
good.
it's a stressful time. And another
Yes.
thing, too, some of these people, they are not trying to help themselves. They are not trying.
No,
It seems as if they want the government to come there with mop bucket to clean up their
because
and
they are
wash their clothes. That's what some of these people want the government to do. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
yes. Mm. Yes, as he said, as John Bardo has said, some of these people are sleeping like Harry Hippie, right? They are not trying to lift themselves off the ground, right? Their house blow down, and that's it for them. There is nothing they can do to rise themselves up, right? So when you go down there now, and you start, Lord, oh Mary, house breakdown. Yes, you
Yes,
have
Mr. Revelator, I'm back.
emotional feelings
Yeah,
because
man, that emotional something if you go, man. That emotional
yes,
something there. Yes, Lord, and pity poor me, and all of that. It kill people and hope and
of
dream.
course,
It
the
kills
couch
hope
I
and
come
dream. It
is the
don't
couch.
make people and want to rise again.
Yes, yes,
It put the people in a place called Lodi Bar.
yes, yes, yes,
You understand? Tell the people and what, man, listen, listen. Guys, you cannot sit and look at it like this. All right, let me tell you something, I'm going to tell you something. I remember when Ivan blew, right?
yes,
When Ivan blew, my rooftop went. And when my rooftop went, I didn't immediately go in what you call it, pity poor me mood. Me start going and pick up all different kind of bend up zinc. I start mend back the broken pieces.
right.
Rasta. And me and my brother, we bitchy patchy and we bitchy patchy. When rain fall up here water, but at least we try to help ourselves. We now
Oh,
wait for no government to come and do 2 sheet of zinc.
choo choo, choo
Yes,
choo.
we understand and we sympathize. We know a little board house, we know all like gone, clean, clean,
Yes,
clean, clean,
yes,
clean.
yes.
But at
Mm.
least, man, I could
Try
have,
and
I could have, I could have find too thick to tie up to. Me understands everything gone, Everything gone. Board, ply, everything gone. Not no left. Not even foundation no left. But at least, man, go get even 4 or 5 posts and take up it. Where I could have a chop all in your wrap round it. Don't wait for somebody to come do that for you. Don't wait
John,
for somebody to come do that for you. Try
John,
to help yourself.
John, go back
Yes,
to baby stage. John, go back to baby stage.
yes, Revelator.
And, and when you drop, you hear your mother say, get up. Because you can't get up, God,
I'll talk about that in the
you know that
Revelator.
you
What you
can't
say?
get up.
What you
But
said very deep. I'm gonna share
of
something with you
course,
about the baby stage. I
yes.
see I see a Chinese man have his son. His son is maybe 1+ walking. But this man is so smart. You know what this man do? This man on the journey that the son walking, this man put up a lot of obstacle. And the
Hmm.
little baby I walk behind him. He never try to help him to get over those obstacles. Entire car across, him throw down something at the way. And the baby
Yes.
have to walk and make him way out. And when time he reach a certain he stop and wait for him. And when the baby reach a car, the baby stop and figure it out. Should I go underneath it or should I step over it? Some
Wow.
he step over it, some he crawl underneath it and him continue.
Hmm.
He make
Hmm.
it easy and I learn
Well
so
on,
much.
well on, John. Well on, John. Let's hear from Franco Lee. Um, welcome, Franco. Franco, Franco. It appears that Franco fell asleep. We like when you come on the live. Your presence is felt, your presence is heard, so we can know exactly what you are about. But I'm like Itana, I'm not afraid. And I'm quite sure that John Bardo doesn't develop a spirit of fear in
No
him.
fear.
We're revolutionists,
Yeah,
so we
that's
knew.
what we are. We are revolutionists. That's what we are. Fighting on arrival, fighting for survival.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm a winner.
The,
I'm a fighter.
we're the Buffalo
Millions of
Soldiers.
billions of sperm, billions of sperm cell, billions and billions. I'm a winner from birth. I'm a fighter, and I knocked everybody out. I am that one sperm that knocked that door off and make it to the uterus.
What a powerful sound that is. Yes, man.
I
Yeah,
take
man.
on any challenges. Any
I
challenge, I take it on.
love
Bring it on. I'm not
I
afraid. Bring it
love
on.
a confident person like myself, right? I just love when you're confident.
Yeah,
When
man.
you're confident, it
Going up in
shows
that
that you know
going up
what
in
you're
that
about.
uterus. Going up in that uterus was not a bed of rose. I have to so many fight and so many knockout to go up in that uterus to make it.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
Very,
That's
very deep,
deep.
man. Very, very deep.
Yeah, yes. And Marcus said, if you don't know where you're coming from, then you won't know where you're going. You come out
Exactly.
here and don't look back where you're coming from. You come out here, come look people if they lead you and sorry for you. Look back where you're coming from to gain strength.
Exactly.
Right?
We understand, And another thing to Tychicus. So
Yes.
some of these people lose their life because of material things. Some of them now are left your old fridge and your old TV and them hang on and a storm category 5 star come. Them know the area where them living is a flood prone area. Move to higher ground. Them why them now go them stubborn and all of that with them stupidness and that's how some of them lose their life. I want my old fridge and old TV and all of
Yes.
these
Yes.
stupid stuff. I want to look a piece of bike. I want to look a piece of car and all these stupid stuff.
I'm in Jamaica right now and asking the government to reinstate it back Jamal because I knew what is happening in Jamaica, just as you say it here, is a huge illiterate problem.
Boy, too much illiterate people in Jamaica, man. God, you never know.
Lord of
Me
mercy,
shame to say
man.
it. I shame
Eh?
as a Jamaican to say it, man. The people are too fool, man. And next thing too, I don't like the P and I don't like the J. I don't like
No,
the
none of
P.
them.
Listen.
None of them.
But
You're
at the end of the day,
revolutionary.
man, at the end of the day, the leader did the man in my beer son name Jesus Christ, man. Me I
Yes,
tell
man.
you, man. How
Yeah.
much burden can the leader, can this prime minister carry on? The country totally wrecked. And instead of help a drowning man, you tear down the man. You tear down the
Wow.
man. You tear down
Wow.
the leader. You tear down the leader. Him a thief. Who much too much? May I tell you this, Tychicus. May I tell you where you go up.
Mhm.
And I have so much passion talking with. You see, by
Mhm.
now, within the next 3 to 6 months, in
Mhm.
terms of aid, remember, every aid that come into Jamaica, there's a price tag on it.
Yes.
The flour, the rice, the blanket, and all of these thing goods, there's a price tag on it. It is not for free. Every country that donate to Jamaica, there's a price tag on all donation. Now,
Mhm.
listen, when them tally all of these figures, and hand it over to the government, a matter of fact, there's one US person who already tally 10 million US dollar in aid that donate to Jamaica. Now,
Mhm.
when all of these figures adds up, you're going to hear how much billions of dollars in donation that was given to Jamaica. Now, there's a big question there to ask. What the Prime Minister do with so much money?
Ah.
What Andrew Wallace do with so much money?
Ah.
Andrew Wallace enrich himself. Listen, hot me yet? But
All
these
right. Good.
aid,
Good.
these
Good,
aid that
John.
was given, it given in flour, rice, tarpaulin, generator, health aid, and all of these stuff, and it distributed across the country. It distributed. It is not in cash. And some of these illiterate people going to start pointing finger at politicians that they steal the money. Just
Yes.
watch. Watch how it is coming.
You understand what I am saying, sir? Blaming the wrong, pointing fingers on
Pointing
others,
finger not going to help.
pointing back on themselves.
Pointing
They
finger not.
cannot see, John, hold on. They cannot see that they are a part of the problem, right? They will fail to see how much they are a part of the problem. And because they don't want to say they're a part of the problem, they take comfort in saying that the hurricane that ravaged Jamaica is a fake. It's a fake
Stupidity.
hurricane.
Stupidity.
Yeah.
Stupidity. And the next
Yeah.
thing to tell you is I have so much passion. I love my country, But the Bible says without vision, the people's perish.
Exactly.
ATPEM failed Jamaica over the years. ATPEM, what I'm calling ODPEM, they have failed Jamaica, and I'm going to explain to you the reason why over the years. Now, me no, me no got no grade school. Me no got no grade school. So, you know, when it comes to certain things, me no study certain things. But common sense. All these developing nations, when disaster hit, I don't know if you notice, when disaster hit these developing nations, whether America, whether Canada, whether UK, whether France, and you name these developing nations, within split second, there's boots on the ground, equipment on the ground. Now, listen to me. Now, Jamaica, we understand Jamaica not big like the UK, Canada, England, France. Yes, we know that Jamaica not so big. We know that Jamaica not have the capability. You understand what I say, Tychicus?
Yes, man, clearly.
Now, listen. Now, the disaster management team, ODPEM, Jamaica should have certain amount of land, and that land maybe even a military base where the soldiers that them camp out and train. Now, this piece of land should have at least 300 heavy duty equipment sitting there waiting for should in case a disaster should happen. With drivers like our category 5 storm, there is certain amount of drivers that is secure, ready to rush after the storm. That's one. Two, listen to what I'm saying. Even a 100 heavy duty truck, trailer truck, these equipment, it is for the government. Every January, these equipment are serviced. There is mechanics that check to make sure this equipment is ready, especially when it's coming up time for hurricane season. This task force is there to make sure this equipment is ready to go out, ready to roll out. Just as on the roll out school bus system. Not that's one. Two, where is the warehouse that they use for storage for the nation? Should in case a disaster struck, there is food to go to the people, tarpaulin, and the necessities to reach out to the people. Do Jamaica have a warehouse? Jamaica depend on aid, I depend on people for hand out things to them. Where is the warehouse? Where is the warehouse?
All right. You ask a question, but ODPEM or on them, you are placing the blame squarely on them. All right. But are you looking at the fact that Jamaica is not owned by Jamaicans?
But well, I'm saying something again too. Do you know that Jamaica is not independent?
No, I know. I said it is not owned. So listen to the man. Eh? Who the bigger, the huge country, the huger countries are in a battle royal for this little rock. So those protection measures that you speak of, with those warehouse, with those very important emergency equipment for, so we have a natural disaster that we could reach to at the tip of our finger, right? Not going to be given to us because they wanted to say, I sorry for Jamaica. I spend the most money in Jamaica. I have the most claims for that little rock, right? So there is a tug between we and others. If you notice, you hear the African nation quiet right now about Jamaica. Because most of the bigger African country, all right, country like Burkina Faso, knew exactly what is happening to Jamaica right now, right? because they have a leader with vision, right? Our leaders haven't got that capacity of visions to see what will happen when they put their pen to certain documents, the after effect, the fine prints, they do not take note of. And when the time has passed and the manifestation came and it revealed itself the way it has revealed on the 28th day of October, this is what you get, because they lack visions. They signed blindly. They agree without a purpose. And it's so their locals, they go to the polling station and they elect a government without a purpose, without a thought. They just love the green or love the orange, right? They do not look deeply and their policies on the fine print. They don't look at their policies beyond the campaign. They just listen and jump on the campaign trail as it presented to them. And when the grape gets sour, that's when all of them now have an argument. Your time, John.
I tell you, man, Jamaican people, they need to rise up, Rasta. They need to be more intelligent, Rasta. Me not like the
Good.
movement, Rasta. The people are act like them want the Prime Minister to come in here with Matt Bucket, come wash out
Good.
their house and all them something, there, Rasta. Me not like it, Rasta.
Not saying that the Prime Minister didn't do good things or he doesn't do bad things, or which one are we can escape that? The whole away. Cast the first stone.
There,
A
there
lot
is
of
no
them,
everybody have little sin, Rasta.
yeah, yes, man. Everybody make mistake.
Everybody
But
make
when
mistake,
you make
Rasta.
your
Everybody have
mistake,
little sin. And I
yeah,
know, so many they attack. We're not pointing finger at the J, we're not pointing finger at the P, but
no.
we're talking
A level,
reality.
we are level vibes. We're
Yes,
leveling the vibes. We're reaching these people who need to reach and teach. You don't have to beat them to teach them. That is slavery mentality. But you reach them and you teach them. You lift your levels of intelligence, right?
yeah, man.
And you become so flexible that you come down to their level and uses words and languages that they can understand. Open
Yes,
up
man.
and explain to them.
Because listen,
And
you
you
know,
see,
you see this time from a psychological perspective. Can you
yeah,
imagine? Can you imagine as a father? Can you imagine as a mother? You are in these two-bedroom dwelling board house. You and your babies, and the pressure when you go through with this time, when I look at your mental health and the kids' mental health, me I go deep now, underground me I go,
yes.
and we underground me I dig go, These people are traumatized, Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
From a mental perspective, if some of them
Yes.
don't know, if they don't know what them do, the mental illness I go up, it will go through the roof.
So what you think? Well, it's happening as you speak, man. Then I heard them, I heard even the Prime Minister. From my spiritual eyes, I can see the pressure he's under.
Yeah, man,
And
this,
I'm not
yo,
quite sure if the leader of the opposition, because he hasn't appeared too regular in my sight.
why, for him, man, I tell you the truth, him a do too much division, Rasta. Him a do too much sneaking stuff to undermine the government. If he understand him job as an opposition. Opposition is there to oppose, man. But now is not the time for that. Now is the
Yes,
time for unity. Now is it Jamaica is hurt badly. She's bleeding. She's destroyed, man. She's
Yes.
wounded. She's on her bending knees, man. Come on, man. For once in a lifetime, unite,
Wow. And the
unite, unite, man.
and the
Jesus.
disunity. And the
Oh my goodness,
disunity.
man.
The
There is,
disunity, it makes nature revolts
you see, I
even
mean, you
more,
wonder, you know, Tychicus, I mean, you wonder, you know, and because I not talk about underneath girl and how you throw a cocky and a girl and all them something there. Over here, now go
Yeah.
pull up the man, now you
I
talk
want to
righteousness right now, brethren.
yeah, I want to tell you, I want to tell you, I have some videos running that I said that if you open the national stadium and put some comedian over the national stadium and some some righteous speaking people in the national arena, the stadium would fill to capacity and the arena struggling to get to that, like you say, happening here now, right? Because people just love stupidity.
I
This
tell you,
they,
no
they
Rasta.
gravitate onto the stupid things of this world.
Yeah, man, I tell him.
Listen up. I've watched a lot of live streaming on the same subject that we are on now, and I cannot get the sense of balance out of their live streaming.
All right,
You know
Tychicus, man,
what?
say something to you. You know, me I
Yes,
tell you why this, me I tell you, maybe within the last, maybe within, I would say maybe 20 years, this side of the world, them call what? This side of the world, the West, right?
yes,
All right, now you reason now, you know. When you look all of these video games, TV, internet, and all of these stuff, you know, there is this side of the world that busy using all these stuff and playing video games and watch movie from cassette days. Man in the house and watch show all day them put in cassette and watch. And so till DVD come in and man watch all kind of things. While in China, kids were busy educating themselves. The Chinese government were busy educating them people. What this side of the world have, they never in the Chinese them not deal with them thing there. Chinese busy building military and do designing and come up with all different kind of gadgets and all different kind of designing and clothes design and make this and make equipment and train them people in all different kind of stuff. And you see what happen right now? The Chinese right now is running the world. While
yes.
this side of the world in that time frame, I watch DVD, I watch cassette, and
Because
I laugh, and I talk, boy, that karate show, the bad. Me, I tell you, man, yo, I want to reach the show, me, I was there. I per
John,
weekend, pay me picking them sit down.
John,
Yes, my
John,
boss. Yes, my
just a
boss.
minute here. Vital point, very vital point you touch. While the Chinese were studying and embarking on education, we here in the West allow a certain alphabetical group. You know who I'm talking?
I know what you're talking about.
Yes. They are whom take the spotlight and those important spot in the line of education, because that is where they want their world to go to. They do everything to satisfy their agenda.
Mr.
You
Brethren,
understand me?
me
And
know where
that's
you
where
talk.
the education will focus, and they comes in with all these digital games, these fake stories, right? Everything today is fakeish, not real.
Or Rasta, may I tell you, and the Chinese
Right?
busy, you know. The Chinese them
Busy.
busy
Huh?
at developing and going with all kind of things, you know, brethren. all
I
different kind
collect,
of things. They try to
I do
them
what
busy.
nature requires. We
Yeah.
here, we back here, either we are following that alphabetical group or following the pastors.
And and
Religion.
and and especially we Jamaican, we want a cup in our hand and we sit down
Yes,
between a woman leg and plait ear.
yes. Mm, mm,
And,
yes.
fancy clocks. You know what is like? You know what is these people? Sometimes they sit in our little ballet. We value maybe we value. You know, you work it out in a Jamaican money, not even 500 Jamaican dollar. Them shoes the
Yes.
value. Them shoes. While in Jamaica, man, while we all want shoes the value are $30,000.
Yeah, yeah, man. Then so at that cause the perversity, Mhm. I do a video today, and I said I'm gonna advise the our Jamaican Prime Minister to legalize the ganja trade, but put a ban on prostitution. Right?
Boy, that's
Put
another topic too, you know. Jamaica
yes,
should be a pioneer in the ganja business. And
yes,
Jamaica
yes.
get tricked. Jamaica make them trick them
Ah,
to
by who?
Rastafari.
By
Them tell
who?
them, you know, why ganja this, it will mad you. Ganja will do this to you. Ganja make you can't learn.
Good.
And everything that's bad about ganja. While other nation in the world develop big business out of ganja and making billions of dollars out of ganja, while Jamaica there oppressing their people over ganja.
Right? The ganja and our music, our spirituality is the only solution, sir.
Yeah,
We
man,
can
somebody are commenting in the comment section say a true John. What's your name? Um Host
hon-
Honorable Pretty.
honorable, yes, man.
Yeah, man.
She's in the United Kingdom.
Bless up yourself, Honorable. We are born a spiritual fire. We are born a spiritual fire. We are blaze it up
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah, man. Somebody have to step out, man. Somebody have to step out, right? Because we noticed that our so-called revolutionists, them out here, the artists that I see making some good impression now that this is happening. But what I do believe, while I am grateful of what they're doing, I do believe they make the horse go through the gate before them and try close it. There were messengers to continue the same trend that a Peter Tosh, a Bob Marley, a Burning Spear, a Jimmy Cliff, right? A Third World were on. They should have never ever eased up the gas and in the spiritual movements, changing the rhythm pattern. Now, giving us music without the effects of the drums, right? And that gives way to all kind of unpleasant spirit to be hovering over the country, right? Because they back down from that spiritual movements. They are now stretching their hands now for the dollars, yeah, for visas, to go to these people's country, right? And not looking about sanitizing their own in which they are from, right? So that is where the effort should be placed right now on the spirituality, and the spirituality will lift one intelligence, because the highest level of intelligence is the spirit, not the algorithm. Today, it is digital format that they are depending on. They let them telling them that the digital world is much more effective than the spiritual world, which is alive from the pit of hell. Right? They are trying to make it look like artificial intelligence is much more effective, and you have some stupid people running away with it, right? So that's why you see they come, and when I speak like this, They suppressed my videos. They suppressed my live streaming, right? Because they just do not want the free will of this utterance of truth and spiritual power to go out, right? No, them don't want this one bit, right? Yes. So I agreeing with John in every word he said tonight, right? Because it tells me that he spends time as I do, yes, to meditate. And if you're not a good meditator, surely you're not gonna see these things. You're going to live by hearsay. You're going to live on the internet and follow every wind of the doctrine that blows. And majority are misleading. Majority are not touching the right card, right? Majority are biased to the digital world. Get back into the spiritual world. I've seen I've seen spirituality, on the internet. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? But I have seen more materialistic live streaming on the internet, and you are asking me to support them, right? No, not me. Not me. I'm a spiritualist. I'm a nature being. I support everything and anyone that's supporting nature and the call of nature and nature's brand of righteousness. That's whom I am, right? That is what I support, right? Yes, John.
Yeah, man, me there, man. Me there upon the vibration, man. Me there.
Yes,
Me
yes,
have born a spiritual fire this man, you Rasta.
yes.
The people them educate themselves, Rasta. The people them be more smart than that, Rasta. Because right
I
now we talk, you see, right now we talk, the Philippines, a something called typhoon hit the Philippines, and you
yes.
actually one village and everybody gone. Everybody gone. And what day when them send out search and rescue team, while search and rescue team was out, there was another storm heading their way, and the government have to call off the search and rescue team and tell them say leave it alone because something about to come upon the land. What about the Jamaica that? Storm blew a storm gone, man. Pick up 2 sheets of zinc, man. Beat out whatever beat out and try to help yourself until help reach your doorstep. You talk about government.
But that's how they were taught, Hello.
Everybody I look out for handout. Yes, we
Hold
understand
on,
this somebody
hold
chosen
on, John.
gone.
Hold on, John. Let's make this point here. That's how they were taught. And at the commencing, somewhere in the earlier part of our conversation, you pointed out to me that Jamaica is not independent. And you're right.
Jamaica not independent. All the people are not independent.
Jamaica is umbrellaed by a thing they call dependence.
There you go.
Not independent.
Why you not easy, You ain't not trust me, man. You're not easy, man. You're not easy. You're a deep thinker. You're a deep thinker. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right, man. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Yes. A dependency with the pan. Because we have to depend on Europe. We have to depend on the United Union. What they call them? We have to depend on other nations. Right? That's why I did not tell you, say, we not own ya. If really got the leeway to put in all these warehouse, probably they're hampered by the boss, our colonial boss. Right? So probably on them, they are just there like the governor general, a puppet.
No, the governor general, you have to understand, A lot of people don't know, you know. A lot of people don't even know the role of the Governor General. The Governor General are there to represent the British government.
Of course.
That's why
So
him
he's a
there.
puppet to
The
us.
Governor General have no interest in Jamaica.
Good.
It's not the Governor General have nothing to do with Jamaica. He's there to look and see what going to report to Fim Boss, which is the Britain.
Report to the boss, to the boss.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
You know,
You
so
don't
man,
understand?
I think by now they used to swear on it, the Queen. They're going to assume that I king them a swear on that now.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, man. Jamaica is not independent. All right, that me I tell you, Rasta. Me I tell a whole spiritual fire me a light in Rasta. When I look all upon Paul Bogle, I want to look on the man when them say a Paul Bogle, and there's a man named Gina Jennings Thomas from the
Fake,
United States will come up with
fake,
washing machine. All them something
fake,
there. I tell the people a whole heap of lie.
fake.
All right, that, and this now. We don't tell the people them say Taino Indians used to live in Jamaica. And Amaras Indians used to live in Jamaica. How comes from an archaeological perspective, there is no one fragment of these people in Jamaica. There is nothing in no museum to actually show that these people are living in the land. Nothing for sure. So these were the originally Jamaicans that was living there. There was nobody living that land. Nobody at all ever lived there. There is no one fragment to show.
And if you talk too loud to them, try to get you out of existence too.
Them
If you
talk about
try to
Amaras
educate,
Indian and the Tainos
yeah,
and all of these stuff. Let's agree that yes, Amaras Indian and Tainos used to live there. Where is the bone fragment? Where is the archaeological evidence? Where shows the boy, on cave, they carve out something at the wall, and you see something where they make, and then a museum where you can show to the Jamaican people.
and like I said, if you ever talk too loud, them send you a ward 21 and give you an injection.
And these people, they even join, They even join at the Tainos and Amaras Indian them, For those who do social studies, they have some things that represent them and them live from the pit of hell. When is the people going to rise up? Marcus Garvey tell them long time. Rasta been preaching the truth, and Rasta try to teach them long time. And they say mad people them, they uneducated.
Yeah.
They call a ratter. A ratter them, they have no sense. Now listen to them.
Saying, I made a video Sunday morning and said that if Rasta, if I go on the street in Waterhouse where I reside, right? And I spent most of my youthful days growing up in Waterhouse. So I took to the street in Waterhouse Sunday morning and I asked if they think Rasta would be a better choice to run this
Yes,
country.
man. Rasta tell them legal right, truth, and justice for a long time, man. Rasta preach love, man. And them
Long
and
time.
underestimate the people, them. Rasta tell them everything where Rasta teach the people them long time in a Tychicus. They're right.
Right?
They were
Yeah.
right. The Rastafarian, they were 100% right.
That's why the colonial masters did give the order to get rid of them down a Coral Gardens. You remember?
A long time Rasta bust them bubble, man, and the British them, man.
Yeah.
The British them, Coral Garden massacre. That one,
Yeah.
Coral Garden massacre.
Yeah. From those time, they are intimidating. That was the Coral Garden up here was a strong level of intimidation to change the mood and the mind of the Rasta movements.
They wanted to break the Rasta. They wanted to break their will. They wanted to break their will and break their spirit, and they could not. They could not.
Not only some dive under, some goes under, while some live it out, right? Even today's Rasta, right? They use visas to intimidate them and say you can't come at the paradise land because they are not seeing that their own land is the paradise.
My
They
grandfather
not
used to
seeing.
tell me,
Yeah,
first time when once you're Rasta, you have truck with grown Rasta and can load them up in a truck like a hog. Some of them
yeah,
never return home. Then get
yeah.
rid of some of them. Some of them then dash away.
No, it is the stone that the builder refused coming to be the head cornerstone. That's why you see even the pharmaceutical people them not like hear nothing about Rasta
Because
because
Rasta
Rasta
burn a fire
provide
upon
them
them.
the medicine is the herb. The medicine is the food. Let the food be your medicine
Cooler man.
and the
Cooler
medicine
man.
your food. Right? Let the food be your doctor. Right? But the pharmaceutical arena want their brand to be sold at a high price while the Rasta advice were so cheap. You go into the universe, you pick your marigold, you pick your giant bush, you pick your this and you boil it and
Yo,
you drink
Tychicus,
it.
them a generation and I know nothing about them they sitting there, you know. They don't know
No,
nothing to go
because
fit bush. They don't know nothing at all.
they
Nothing the
deep
man them don't know.
the well, I know they demonize these things. And the year and the Gen Zs them are afraid of these
Boy,
things.
them a one another one in a my Gen Z, them a go write off the world completely, you know. The
Yeah.
Gen Z, them, you know, a mash, them a go mash up, you know.
Yes, yeah. No, because they are wrongly educated. They are educated on the digital format, not the spiritual format, John.
And then
They are
now we are
educated on the
controlled.
digital format.
And now
So
we
when
are
we go to
controlled.
them using spirituality, they demonize us and say we are Obia man.
Yes.
Which
And you know them call us, you know them call us. Yeah, who be a man for some, they say witch and all the, you know, all
yeah,
different,
yeah,
and them say, you know, good, black, they call it black
yeah,
magic. For some
yeah,
country, they refer to it as black magic, not knowing
yeah,
that this stuff, that is African, this is African business. It is to keep the people,
yeah.
boy, me I
Mm.
tell you, you know, Rasta, we lose it, man, we lose it, we lose it, man, we lose it.
Very badly,
We lose
very
it, Rasta. We
badly.
lose it. We lose it,
Yeah.
man. We lose
To
it.
just say we lose it is an understatement without the very and the very, very.
We lose it, man. It gone, it gone, it gone. But back to little island, Tychicus. Back to little island. When are the people is going to rise up and realize what going and learn to help them themselves? Them a look for man dress up in a jacket suit and shoot them in them pocket and hand out.
Dependency, they are umbrellaed under dependency.
Some of these
Right?
people are so ungrateful where you have people that genuinely spend time and put tier packages together. They must say they don't want that, they don't eat
Yeah.
that, they don't do want that and all and something there. Ungrateful.
Hello, they are. You know where I mash up Jamaica? Bossy slave.
Ah, I
The
well pass me
bossy
have to talk, you
slave
know.
are wrecking Jamaica.
Well, I mean, my brain right now all over the place I jump because I'm loaded with so many stuff where I burn me rasta. And the woman them have another thing where I burn me in a rasta. The woman them don't want to have no picnic.
Just
And the
cooler.
population is dwindling.
Hi, John.
And that boy,
Pause for a
I
minute.
tell you right, I know me brain all over me right, I know me I tell you not,
John,
me
John,
heavens.
John. You are here for a purpose this morning, sir.
Boy,
I
me
just want you,
right, I know it, boy, me I tell you, boy, right, I know me
John,
disturb Rasta,
John,
me disturb Rasta.
John.
Yes, my
Just
boss.
pause for a moment, please. I'm gonna outline something here. I am watching that wave from it leave Africa The wave that becomes Malaysia. I've been
That's
watching it.
African woman that, no people
Yeah,
believe that
good,
it was just
good,
a regular
good.
scam,
Well, I
Our
know.
ancestor them angry.
Well, I know. Well, I know, man. Well, I know, man. I've been watching that wave from it leave Africa and watch its progress. I saw it negates the what you call it, the Saharan dust. It survived the Saharan dust, which is also from Africa, right? Right? Until it grow into the southern section where it finds the there its comfort zone to develop into a category 5 hurricane. Right? Listen me now. From it is coming. I am warning the people in Jamaica. Go downtown, go ask them. Check out me video them. You see me, I warn them. I tell them, say, oh no, live right. Right? Live right. Because something is coming up on us.
Well,
When the
Rasta,
well,
when
when the Statistical Institute comes out with the figures saying that the fertility rate has fallen to an alarming low. I said, you see what me I tell you now? Right? I made a video, me and a woman in Coronation Market, encouraging young people, have no children. Right? But then again, when we look at why they are not having children, the first thing them have said to me, if I'm me, I go mind them. Because that is the only thing they have seen. They have seen the material world, but not seen the spiritual world, that even before the child is born, what is to take care of the child is here before the child. What it needs is for the exploration of the material to take care of the child by the parents, the government, right? To make these things available, there is no such shortage of food for the children, right? So they choose not to have any children, boasted by certain circles. Same-sex marriage is the biggest and the hugest and the most sophisticated birth control worldwide.
say me I tell the truth,
Same-sex marriage.
Tychicus. Never say something pan the same something the way I talk about. The United States, the head, the head of the United States, me not call his name. Me I talk about the
Yes,
big man there. Say me no
yes,
rate me no rate nothing about the big man there.
true,
What
true,
me rate about the big man there. A big
true,
man there,
true.
them something there. Him not them something there.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm at the
true,
fucking
true.
he mash up them camp. And me rate him for that. Me rate
Yes,
him for that.
yeah. Yes, it is the most sophisticated birth control you have today in Jamaica here. It has taken on like wildfire. Dildos are the doldos, because they are not sharp enough to bring forth the sperm to continue build a nation. It will the doldo destroy a nation. Right?
Well, I know, Tychicus. Dodo and Rose, them the something they can't
Yes,
bring picnic in this world.
you're
And
good.
man and woman
Good,
bring picnic
good.
in this world. And the sweetness of the woman vulva, or vagina, the sweetness of it. And when the sweet man and the man reach home, picnic come.
Yes, man. No, the spiritual heat, the spiritual fire that brings. Remember, you know,
Ah,
that
it is a
spiritual sex
spiritual
is a
connection,
spiritual act, you know.
It has spiritual connection. See,
Yes,
sometimes when for those who are the woman and I got bed with them woman and them are the things, when the woman are come, when the woman are reach a certain stage, you the man reach a certain stage, it's like you come out of your body. You
Of
come out
course.
of your body. You're not into
Yes.
this world. For
Yes.
some woman, when they reach, they then just lie down on them back. They just
Yes,
lie down on
man.
them back
Yes.
and they have to wait to come back into themselves.
I have a new brand of sex, and if any female here is listening and want to experience it, I have a new brand of sex that here John
Show
don't
it out,
talk
man.
about. It
Show
named
it
the
out, man.
third. Well, I know. It named third term. You come 3 times in 27 minutes in one sex session.
Man,
Third term. That is a high level spiritual highness, right? It
you have to
named
tell me about
third
that one day, you know. Me
term,
interested to know that one day.
right? Right? Third term. The reason why the Jamaican women are women now not having sex to reach that point that you just mentioned there, right? To the kindle that fire in her, that she comes out of herself, like that
Why,
is highly spiritual emotion,
why
right?
I'm loaded with so
Driven.
many stuff, you know.
No,
And the
no.
Jamaican man, them, the
Well, I
Jamaican
know,
man, them,
well, I
go,
know. Well, let me finish, John. Let me finish. Let me finish. Now, what they're settling for is the financial gain, right? So they are having sex not for that reason, that spiritual, emotional feelings, but the comfort of the money in their palm, right? So they will be having sex with people who they do not love and desire. So they don't get themselves in a position for their emotions to flow, but their palm to collect. You go.
that was very deep. You know,
Yes,
another thing that I was about to touch on, you know. The Espa research them said most Jamaican women have never experienced what is love, you know. Because
yes,
Jamaican man
I
are going
know.
for ram and fire. Ram and fire.
Yeah, no, that's vengeance. That's not romance.
That's
It
not
got
a lot of Jamaican men know for romance them woman. Kiss them
they
woman.
knew. Well, I know, man. They knew vengeance, John. They knew nothing about romance. That what they call romance was vengeance that were given, handed down to us, to our foreparents, through the colonial master, going behind them, ram them, jam them, box them, kick them because they never loved them. Right?
Boy, me I tell you, boy, me I tell you,
Right?
boy, me
And
hurt, you know.
this is what they have today. And a back shot, dagger in, dagger in. Yes, yes. And they do not know from whence it came, that it is a slavery mentality. Right?
Boy, you know, I look for you good woman, you call him gal.
Yeah.
Gal.
Yeah. You're lucky. Your luck is only that. Your luck is only that. Um, they further the insult by urinating on them and says love, spitting
Boy,
at
me
their
I,
mouth, the
yeah, yo,
bacteria
I
on your
want to tell you,
body.
sir, right now, another thing with me is my woman them a talk about. When they make him, when man them a shit on the woman them rasta.
Yes, and I call it love, right? Those backward thinking they gone to. Who do you think originated the same alphabetical people that I'm telling you about? Disrespect. They turn everything around. They are trying to turn the world upside down. Only the African country like Uganda. They say, no, come here, so with it, me, we on. The only thing we want, let me tell you, is they got SMN, your mother. That's what he said to the Americans. Right? Right? No, come here, so with it. Life imprisonment. You know, come here, so come mislead me people, them. This government here, right? Saying nothing, as the practice in here and the teaching in here is nothing to them. Chief Nell, long time I haven't seen you, my boss, right? Right? Like the practices not have nothing to do with Malaysia. Like the practice that they allowed, eh? Eh? Because the nature nature is not satisfied with the apparatus of this little special rock, right? And they want to take comfort in it and said, a man make storm and make people full up them head. If man didn't make it, nature would have dissipated it. If we were so righteous to nature, if we were innocent to nature, nature would have dissipated.
People in the comment section,
it couldn't come here.
People in the For You page, like up the live and follow each other, like up the live. Come on, guys, let's give Tychicus a follow and let's give him some likings, man.
Yes, it couldn't have. Thank you, John. It couldn't have happened if the people that were living right here. And when they saw the storm meandering, the storm, nature was just waiting on them to make up their mind. Make up their mind, no? Repent, right? That's what they do to it. I even go to the test 3 days before the storm, saying, ladies, Melissa say, we tell you no say, carry no dildo go up at the top, Sandy Gully, and when she come, they make she wash it way, because nature is not pleased with the behavior pattern. In Jamaica, the most selling thing in Jamaica is the woman's vagina, or pussy as we call it, right? The woman here selling sex, more having their vagina, using it as a car mart and as a restaurant. Right?
So the woman are using vagina for gain rasta.
Yes, then that may show you, instead of having children, some of them take pills not to see their menses. So that area could be available at all times to be sold. No, nature is very much against that. Right? Lots
because
of things.
The female body is designed to naturally cleanse itself,
Of course. But instead, no longer it cleansing itself, because they are deliberately messing up themselves.
Damaging those hormones. That's what they're doing. They're damaging those.
Allow the natural flow of their body. It will cleanse itself. But all these pills and these injections that you're taking, they are automatically messing up themselves. Yeah. So the body were made, the rubbery thing, the rubbery protection, the commissioner, their number one commissioner is the thing that dumb them, Yeah, so me not want nobody to say me a beat down upon them product. Right, so we have to be strategic here, right? Their commissioner, their commissioner is one. I think we can call it, because John, I don't know how your age group, but when I saw the commissioner first, a French letter, then they used to call them, until then call them boots.
Yeah, man, they call them boots. Boots, them used to call them.
Yeah, they are the commissioner commanding that fertile substance not to go to the fertile land.
So the material are harmful to the earth, harmful to man nature. Them is up there 300 years from now, man. Them sitting there still all over the place, man.
Let me tell you something. If you notice, in Jamaica, as little rain fall, you see the place flood out. The truth is not being told. What is blocking up the manholes? Adam use plastic there.
Yeah, man.
In the hotel area, in the tourist area where that has been used frequently, right? Those are the things that lacking the plastic that doesn't dissolve easily, right? They are not seeing those things, because those things has been made and being utilized and enjoyed and enriching themselves by the elephants. We here are the ants. So they don't listen to us as the ants. They walk on us. They step on us. They grind us out with their superfine shoes. But yet a lot of us survive and can tell the tales. Now we are touching a lot of corn. They are now grinding their teeth when they heard all these things coming out because they did not expect them to come out. Them a wrench and them a screw. Yes. Chef Neil, bless up yourself, my brother. Long time, man. I know you're not too like the spotlight thing. Yes. But I just salute you, sir. And you don't know. I said, I saw we burn fire around you, so. Yeah. Yes, yes, good man. Good. Grand uprising. Grand uprising, man. I saw we burn fire around you, so. Yeah. We're burning this fire for a cause, chef. Yeah.
Good morning.
Manners,
Yes.
manners,
Good
manners,
morning, sir,
manners.
Feel like
manners.
spotlight, man. I just feel me busy at times, you know?
Okay.
One.
Okay.
Light up a shine, man, so I'm afraid I hate it.
Yes. So I saw you in the chat for quite some times. Which of the points you would like to add to or comment on? Or where can you, how deep can you
Just
take
wake
us?
up, I did have my phone on and then I scroll on my ear and some just I go and listen, you know? But you're right. When I live upon certain things, yeah, sister, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Yes. So we have to return to making our voice heard without any form of fear, right? Flabber, yeah, you find me. Yeah.
Fear has become our biggest problem, you know?
Say again.
Fear has become one of our biggest problems for real.
Yes.
That thing because even the younger generation we allow them to take over and I the original teaching from them because them no want to hear it, you know. When you are taught the original old time talk, them my young people don't want to hear it.
Not at all.
They don't
They
want to that's a
don't
fool
fear
that
God,
talk
but they
kind of
fear
crazy
the
or
algorithm.
something.
Is the algorithm they fear? No, not God,
All right, look on your
not
platform.
nature.
Look on your platform right now. Look here, look on your platform right now.
Mm.
You have three
The-
truth and rights. And if you don't talk pass over here, full up. You
yeah, man.
understand? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's why I
But we
said
don't
many
know
are
how
called,
much.
only few are chosen, you know.
We don't know how much the algorithm don't have control over this.
Yeah.
And remember, Marcus tell you that is only the fittest of the fittest
And
shall
so,
survive.
mhm.
Probably the algorithm set up in a way that those who need to hear this cannot come on. That's how powerful the algorithm is, you know.
True.
Them claims said knew your thoughts. So it would have barred all those that willing to come on and make a speech. But those who are strong in heart, strong in spirit, they just cannot stop them like water. Water is unstoppable. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of us are unstoppable. Nature's give us power to go through even the closest corner. We are unstoppable. Our voice must be heard.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, man. So all we have to do, is continue having nature as the number one. John, have you ever take a deeper dive in our motto?
To be honest, I had bits and pieces, but it's something I need to look into.
How about you, Chef? Have you ever take a deeper dive into our motto
Not really.
to see if it really makes sense? Out of many, one people. Well, probably you have to go meds it,
Yeah.
but I've done some deep meds on it.
We need to. It is something that we need to look into.
Yes, out of many, one people. Is that true? Don't it should be out of one comes many people?
Yes.
Right, right.
If we want, this is our motto, is not more, the cow jump over the moon is not more fakish than our motto. Cow can jump over moon. Is the moon over the cow at all times.
All time.
Right? Right? And out of many, you can't get one. But out of one, you got many. Out of many, you cannot get one. That the calculation they cannot write. Right? So how comes that is our motto?
Why? I tell you.
There is so much to learn. And when we saw things going the other way, and I was saying to John, we are umbrellaed under dependency and not independency. That's why you see those people in the West, they're depending on people to come and lift them up after Melissa had ravaged their place. They are depending on government and artists and Nicki Minaj and all of those to come and rise them. They're like Harry Hippie, right? They want to sleep on the ground, right? Them don't want to get up, stand up, and stand up for their right. I'm not saying that some elderly aren't weak, but they can weak in
These
the
people
flesh,
are
but strong in
prostitute
the
in Jamaica,
spirit.
Rasta.
They can also pray, right?
Them a prostitute the country, Rasta.
Yes,
Prostitute the country, Rasta.
yes. They can pray if they're not strong in body, in physics, but in spirit, they're still strong. You know how one of those golden ages words, how important it is as they whispered a prayer, right, of deliverance. But instead, before they do that, they find time to curse the prime minister, curse the artists who bring cream crackers, come give them and then tear the cream crackers, showing that they're ungrateful, right? Cussing the prime minister about generators before they go down on their knees and ask for deliverance. When I started to teach, said, never use sex without pray. Them say blood of Jesus against me. When I tell them, never you have sex,
Yeah,
I
man,
don't pray.
Yo, Tychicus, a lot of people don't know it. Sex is a spiritual thing, Rasta.
Of course.
Sex is a spiritual thing, but guess what? Without vision, the people perish.
True. True. No people
They
don't
give
believe
sex
in
unto
that,
the
you know.
devil.
Don't
Yo,
believe in that. Believe in that.
yo, Rasta, may I tell you that you see, sex is very deep. Yo, you're a man. And when you have sex with a woman, Bridget, you come out of your body. Sometimes you just want to lie down, you know. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want nobody touch you. You just want to lie down until you come back to yourself, Rasta.
It's a spiritual thing for true, and that's why I'm gonna tell people this. I say even sometimes I say a man live with a woman and him unalive her. He man alive himself because he cannot live without that spirit in him. You
So,
know?
chef, you know why I call myself the pussy man?
Well, I'm not Tychicus. Now tell you something we just learned, you know. We just learned this, and I believe it. Them say a woman that have sex with multiple men. Did you know the woman body store a man DNA of every man that discharging her? And
Yeah.
now, if you
Me know that
notice
long
when she a
time.
pick me, when
Me
she
know
a
that
pick
long
this,
time.
Well,
I never know, I just learn it. So if a woman go through 100 different man, her
Yeah.
body
Yeah,
store
bread.
100 man different DNA.
Yeah, man.
and
I
what
never,
it do? What? Well on. What it has done to the woman's body?
if you notice, you know, what based on what me just learn, sometimes the woman have a child and the child don't look like her and the child don't look like the father. The child take
All
on
right,
somebody DNA that she has been with.
all right, John.
Yes.
In one word, this is what it has done to the body. Destabilize the body. Destabilize the body. So that woman, or those women will bring forth destabilized children. They are the one that you say walk and alive all people for nothing. Do some various things and you want them a human being them. Because the entire apparatus of her body with those different spirit that inside of them being connected. Both of you, every time you change your partner, you're supposed to take a spiritual washout before you started to have sex with another individual.
You know, it's a true attack now.
Each and every relationship you end, take a spiritual wash out all of those
and you're supposed to, that's why them say when a
those
relationship ending up,
DNA
you're supposed to
that you
give time.
contain
A true
before you
attack.
start a new relationship. Because if you start a relationship on that that relationship gonna end just like the previous one. Destabilization. Destabilization. It will go on for a time and it look like everything is all right. And out of the blue, you find that you can't mesh again. Right? It also encourages sex demons, succubus and incubus. Succubus in incubus. Now, incubus is the female, is the male that have sex with the female. Incubus and succubus don't appear to you when you're awake. They cannot take the power and the glare of your eyes. So they have sex with you when you are sleeping. Succubus is the female that have sex with the male. They take comfort in unclean body spiritually. Right? When your spirit is not clean, all right. Let me just say, make it be understood. If you are a lesbian, incubus, don't leave your pussynity. Right? And if you are a homosexual male,
Some deep
transgender,
teaching them, you know.
succubus, don't leave your cocktail. So that's why sometimes when you go to sleep and you feel like you're, yes, having sex, it is. If you're a male, succubus giving you the time of your life. Sometimes you even wet yourself like you're in the real hole. Right? Yes. And it's the same things applies to the female. Incubus have sex with them. When the incubus and succubus, they operate just like the COVID-19.
Man.
They feed on dirt, dirty system. If your system is clean, they run away from you, right? They stay away from you.
And if
But
a system
once,
is dirty, they run to you.
yes, man, them living at you like a crab, right? And that is what most of these people do not know. Now the church, that's what we have against the church. The majority of these bishop and pastors knew exactly what I'm talking about, but they do not raise the subject of incubus and succubus in the church. Because when they hear me talk, them tell me say blood of Jesus against me. Yeah? When them see me edified the children them about those things, the fragile mind, they say blood of Jesus against me. So the children grow up without those knowledge, right? They do not their own security, right? They do not know how to secure themselves from these things. So they grow up in the habit seeing their mother with 10 different men, them come and do the same thing too, right? Yes. And that trend continues to grow, right? Succubus, you can Google it if you never heard about it. Google the succubus and incubus.
Listen,
Right?
man. Tychicus, hear me, man. You need to inbox me, brethren. You need to inbox me. Now you need to talk over the phone, brethren.
Yes, yes. All right. As soon as I get up, I send my WhatsApp to you.
Yeah, man. You need, yeah, man like you, need to talk to, brethren.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is there. They do not want us to bring out these things onto the younger the Gen Zs, them, because they program the Gen Zs just as how they program a robot. The Gen Zs, them, because they program them from them a go school, all in the sweets. Yeah, them started to reset their mind, right? So they do not want this old knowledge here. You see, beard? You said what? 69 years, right? This is well cured knowledge out there that they do not want to go out there. Them don't want it go out there, right? No. So what the first thing they do, demonize you, penalize you. And on these places, them banana you. Them banana you. and they send their subject that they would love you to speak about. You want to go viral, you run down viral, speak about this. Don't speak about incubus and succubus, because exactly what I don't want the Gen Zs them to know. That is what you want to come and talk about. So penalize him. Right? You see how long we are here on our strong topic?
Nobody know I hear them as something here.
No, them don't want to hear this. But you just say you want to talk about Derek or Rosalie, yes, and Vibes Cartel and see them Love Life, and you see how many comes in requesting to put me up now. People's business. Right?
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
You're right, Rasta man. You're right.
Rasta must take over. Rasta must ease out of them slumber and take over this land. Yes, this country. It's not going to get any better till true Rasta take the reign.
A long
of
time,
this
Bingy
country.
man, I tell them, years, Bingy man, I teach legal right, truth, and justice, years.
Yeah. The true Rastas we need. We not talk plasters, imposters, or roosters. Rasta. Right? The way of life. Rasta. And them only them can come help us now. We try pastor and pastor fail. We try doctor and doctor fail. So now must Rasta now. Rasta we say.
Boy, give the big man a chance, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. You know, see, the few were in a parliament. Some of them are rooster, some of them are Rasta. You have true one in there. You see the true one, them hide them, penalize them, demonize them. And some of them have to bow to their system to be there. But let's hope it's tragedy. Because you can bow, using strategy
Mm-hmm.
to reach where you want to go. Let's hope it's a tragedy. Because the Bible quote when David after him slew Goliath and the Philistines them a look for him. Not the Philistine, Saul and his men them a look for him. At the Philistine camp him running, with King Ashish, who did vex when him slew Goliath,
Mm-hmm.
So when the soldiers them recognize him, them say, wait, but not the same man. Where them sing say, Saul killed 1,000, but David killed 10,000. Not this man that slew we boss. And when they realize that, David realized an enemy camp him in. David used tragedy. David immediately transformed himself into a madman. Started to crawl up on the wall and spit upon himself, as the Bible put it. Whether it's allegory, but there's something there to learn, right? Tragedy, right, is there to learn, right? And when he behaved like a madman in a King Ash's camp, King Ash's not pay him no mind. He said, don't you think you carry another madman coming here? Don't you think we have as much here? So King Ashish don't even pay him no mind because he is a madman. I myself, one day, they are trying to arrest me downtown on Beckford Street. And I lay down in the road and started to beat the ground. And the inspector go put on the handcuff on me. And the constable I go put on the handcuff on me. And the inspector said, no man, you don't see my madman. Yeah. So allow him because I am a madman. I rolled out that tragedy on them. The same David's tragedy. When you're in the enemy's camp, you must find a tragedy how to get out. Yeah? No, sorry, no. Yes, but you don't know. Me not young again, me are 69, and me I go out in the fields in the morning. And so I have to rest the voice, rest the mind, and rest the body. Tomorrow is Thursday, Friday is coming, and I need some sexual energy on Friday so it can keep me through the weekend. So I need to rest. Get some sex, and get some sex, John.
Yeah? Boy, right now, I work, me just come off, And the kitchen where I eat right now, I beard, me go take a beard and go in the bed, And boy, I hope fully me get some in the morning, I'm going to want some.
Yes, man, that will energize you for the next day.
Yeah, right? Man, wife in a bed and wife asleep and when me they very cool. So, I expect the wife, she promised me to, so, I go expect the wife to deliver upon her promise.
Okay, but like I said, I'm gonna, chef. Do you want the contact number too? You can just.
Because listen to me, man. A long time I talk, Listen to me, man. Him shot me
can't
number.
Reach you anytime.
Yes, chef.
Chef, say that again.
No, me say me can't reach you anytime, man.
Tychicus, hear me. Shot me the number.
All right,
reach
cool.
out to you, brethren. Especially when we go live sometime, brethren. More want you upon me live. Shot me a number.
All right, sir. Thanks for the contributions and thanks for the company. Thanks for your input. I'm quite sure we know that they are not well learned enough even to say thanks for teaching us so many things because of their pride. We knew those things. So being as we are 10 steps ahead of them, we can pardon them
Yeah,
until
man.
we teach them. All right?
Yeah, man. Bless and love.
Yeah,
One
man.
love.
Bless
One
love.
love.
Bless love, Tychicus.
Mr. Chef,
Yeah.
bless and love. Follow me and make me follow you.
Yeah, man. Blessed John. Blessed. May I follow
Yeah,
you?
man. Follow me, man. Follow me. I'm going to follow you.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Me reach me amount of follow target for the day. So, maybe, soon as the TikTok clear, me can follow you back.
So I didn't know that you have a certain amount that you can follow.
Yes, man, because, me go up on live and, yeah, a whole on live, me go up on, and just as me vent, so a whole of people follow me. And anybody will follow me, me follow them back. So me notice tonight when me I follow back some people, TikTok I say, boy, me reach my limit. So, me have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh,
I follow back some people. Me never know that. Me never know
I
that.
learned something again.
So, because right now I have more than 200 persons that I need to follow back. And I can't follow them back.
I learned something again.
So, because right now I have more than 200 persons that I need to follow back. And I can't follow them back.
I learned something again.
So, because right now I have more than 200 persons that I need to follow back. And I can't follow them back.
I learned something again.